I don't know about you guys, but I'm just starting to realize I have a couple odd habits when it comes to motorcycle riding and just motorcycles in general. I need to feel better about myself, so can you tell me if it's just me? Now, people tell me I should bike more, and well, I am, really. Okay, so I'm not sure how I came up with this topic. Maybe just coming to grips with my weirdness. Brother, sister, brother. So, as I was leaving today, and I haven't rode on the King here, it's been a month. Yeah, I know. And I find that as much of an organized person as I think I am, or try to be, there's sometimes I just feel like I don't got my crap together. Let me give you an example. So today, I normally come out in the garage, make sure I put my riding boots on, then I back the bike out of the garage, and normally I'll turn the bike on, especially if it's the King, because he gets a little grumpy if he didn't warm up, and then I'll go in and, put a jacket or whatever gear I'm wearing on, put my helmet on. Normally I'll put my helmet on, and then I realize I can't look down to see how to zipper my jacket. Is that weird? And then I'm like, why do you do that? So that's number one. The second thing is sometimes, especially when I'm doing a video, I'll put on some gloves, and then I realize that I really didn't start up the camera yet and connect it. And I'm just like, dude, what the heck's wrong with you? So today was the best. I actually back the bike out, go in and get my gear on, put my helmet on. I lift the visor of a modular helmet up, and I go out and I realize that I haven't rode for a while. I should probably check the tire pressure. So I bring out the little tire pressure thing, and I bend down to hook it up onto the tire, and I have my visor up, and I jam the top of the visor in my camera, and I'm just like, dude, you're odd. You gotta get your stuff together, right? I mean, I used to be bike out, gear, cameras, if I'm riding with a camera, which I'm tending not to do. That's why you're seeing less videos, by the way. I'll get better at that for sure here shortly. And I just kind of have a system. And then it's, do you always kind of wear the same thing? I don't know about you guys, but I got like 18 different pair of riding boots. Okay, really, I have 8. Isn't that a little ridiculous? I mean, because I normally am wearing 1 or 2 pairs. And I'm like, it's just odd. And then once we get to the bike. Now, I will tell you that in the summertime, I'm a mesh jacket guy. Matter of fact, I have been testing out this Beyond Riders mesh jacket for a while before I tell you guys what I think. Thumbs up so far. But I've always wore this Harley mesh jacket. And I'll tell you what, if I buy a new vehicle, work with me on this. I know it feels like I'm all over the place, but you guys get me. I buy a new vehicle and it comes out and it has a dealership's sticker on it, or their tag around the license plate. I'm like, take that damn thing off. That thing's coming off before I take that car or truck off the lot, unless they're paying me to have it on there, and I'm still not going to do it probably then. Well, it depends how much. Okay, focus. So why is it that I wear Harley gear? Now, a lot of people are like, oh, it's one of those Harley guys, or, and a lot of people, Harley has some nice gear, honestly. I love my Harley mesh jacket. But I'm like, why am I wearing Harley gear? Now, I'm not a full Harley dressed from the top to the bottom guy, that's for darn sure. But I'm going to wear my Harley rain suit, and I'm going to wear my Harley jacket. But I'm like, as much as you hate that in the other places, why are you okay with it here? I just don't quite understand that. And then, probably the worst, and you're going to yell at me, so be nice. I'm sensitive, I have feelings. When I start from a stop, You know, the first thing you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get your feet up quick, right? That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get your feet up quick. Now, I say that this problem is because I used to, you guys may not know this, but when I was much, much younger, I was a golf professional. I was actually a club pro, not the guys on TV, you see. And so I played a lot of golf, and I played a lot of golf, especially at nights when I wasn't working in a cart. And I would always have my left leg off the cart. Really stupid. My boss used to tell me, he's like, dude, you're going to break your ankle. What are you doing that for? And I'm like, oh, I'll stop. And then I'd go out and do the same thing again. I still have that habit when I take off. I will put up on the bike, I will put up my right foot quick, but I do this little, this is probably unsafe either. I do this little thing with my foot, doing some sort of circle before I put it on the floorboard. I'm like, dude, every time I do it, I look down, I go, I got to stop doing that. And 10 minutes later, I do it again. I don't know. And then there's the whole, you know, do you start the bike first? Do you get on the bike with all your gear and just take off? Do you, man, I'll tell you what. What do they call it? OCD? What is that? Maybe that's what I have. Maybe I should go see a doctor. That's what I need to do. I should go see a doctor and say, why do I circle my foot before I put it on the floorboard of the bike? Then I'll be wearing a weight jacket, and that'll be bad. I'm not sure where this video was going, but I just got to tell you, I have some weird habits. And I know there's a lot more that I haven't even thought about because I don't think they're weird, but everybody else in the world does. We could probably go ask Mrs. BoDean, or any of these 4 or 5 guys. They could probably tell you the weirdness I have and why I do things that are a little odd. Make me feel better. What do you do that's kind of a habit when it comes to your motorcycle and riding and gear and just, what is it? Make me feel better. Tell me what you do wrong. Please, please. As Kramer would say, I'm begging you. You all be safe. Check on a friend. And I'll try to get my sanity back here in a little while. Bye-bye, folks. Be safe.